Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Casper. There's been a very volatile ride going on throughout the entire market, especially with Casper. So with all of the things that have been going on, I do want to talk to you guys about some, overall fundamentals, but also I will discuss the chart a little bit if I do have time. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. You guys have no idea on how much it actually does help. So if you guys could please leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys do want to get my trading indicators, my exit plans, and stuff like that, go check out NCashOfficial.com. I am having a 35% off sale on the bundle pack, which does include all future content for free as well. So with all of that in mind, let's move on and let's talk about this market. So we do see that Bitcoin did take a little bit of a leap of faith today. We are seeing Bitcoin dominance kind of ride up. It's actually pretty good because, listen, I honestly wanted to see a restructured market because the path for a 2022 bull run needs a little bit of a restructured path, which of course would be Bitcoin dominance making a little bit of a move up, while Bitcoin kind of just, crawl walks, if you will, because it's not running, it's not, jogging, it's doing nothing. It's really kind of just Chop City right now. And of course, with Chop City comes a lot of, juicy buy opportunities. But right now, we are still waiting for some strength happening throughout the entire market. We have not seen that yet on Casper. I just bought a little bit today at around like 11. It was like 11 cents, like 11.20, something like that. But overall, it was like a small buy just to up my bag a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I will buy heavily if we do hit about 10 to 9 cents, somewhere around that range. Possibly even 10.5 cents, because I do know that there's a significant fib level there for us. Now, in my mind, I still believe that a lot of these altcoins, and I still don't think that the market has officially topped just yet. Of course, keep in mind any possibility is possible, but I'm just saying from an overall standpoint, I still think that the market has a lot left in it. And in terms of Casper, there's still a lot of developmental things to still get released, and I'm still very bullish on it long term and even short term. So with all of that in mind, let's move on and let's talk about some exciting things. First and foremost, I do want to talk to you guys about Friendly Market. So Friendly Market is releasing some stuff, but they are more so talking about everything that is happening. So we do see our stats for testnet week 1 are in. What a great start. Big thanks to everyone in our community who has participated in our testnet so far. We appreciate all the feedback and contribution. Sorry. And just so you guys know, 15,000 plus transactions, 2,600 plus unique users, and infinite community support. Guys, Friendly Market's going to be pretty cool. I know that Casper Pad wasn't a success as many people thought it would become. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, to be completely honest with you. But of course, in terms of Friendly Market, this is going to be a decentralized exchange, NFT marketplace, launchpad, and so much more. And I personally believe that this could be very big, especially if it does, like I said, have a positive release, something that, Casper Pad did, sort of drop the ball on. But of course, like I said, I think that this is going to be pretty big once it does launch. So still a lot of things to look forward to. I'm very excited for this. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about WiseArt. So if you guys don't know, this is a partnership with Casper, and I think that this is going to be pretty big in terms of what they are focusing on. So if you guys go look at their about page, we could pretty much see what they're focusing on. So you can pretty much sell your physical or digital art via WiseArt and leverage the digital economy, purchase legally secured NFTs, and earn TEC token rewards for auction bids, become a member of the DAO, and govern a trusted, green, and legal platform, provide DeFi liquidity for automated market pricing to WiseArt NFTs in the future as well. So there's still a lot of stuff to really kind of be involved within this. And like I said, this is a little bit of a partnership with Casper Labs or Casper Network, if you will. And I think that this is going to be so big, especially in terms of NFTs. We know NFTs are growing and growing and growing in demand. And I'm very excited, to say the least, for the future of a lot of these NFT platforms, specifically WiseArt. I think that this is going to be very cool. And in terms of everything that's been happening within the Casper ecosystem, this is pretty much one of many of those major updates, or pretty much I should say use cases within the ecosystem, and development is going to continue and continue on. And we do see here from December 2021 onward, we're going to see multi-chain marketplaces with large user bases go to NFT certification technology and marketplace as well. So I'm very excited for WiseArt, and like I said, this is actually going to be pretty big, especially if we are looking at some of their upcoming auctions. You can pretty much see them. Now, this has had some exciting auctions in the past. You can pretty much browse their NFTs if you want, or see their latest NFTs. I know some of these aren't like incredible, but there is still a lot to really kind of look forward to within this. And like I said, guys, this already had some exciting NFTs released already. For an example, we actually could go over to this one, or actually I don't even think it was this one. I think it was this one. So yeah, WiseKey collaborates with GDGC Enterprises to auction NFTs of Kobe Bryant's autographed Black Mamba package into its WiseArt platform. So stuff like this, in my mind, is very exciting. This goes back to August 24th, by the way, of this year. But stuff like this is very interesting when you do see some major NFTs being released. This was starting with a price of like it's like pretty much almost $1 million, if you will. But overall, stuff like this is what I want to see from NFT marketplaces. I don't want to just see garbage being, sold like, pretty much terrible JPEGs that go for like $1 million plus that gets, massive media attention. No, I want to see stuff like this that is pretty much utilizing celebrities or some sort of, selling point that is going to offer a ton of collector value. Collector value is what is going to drive NFT adoption and NFT pretty much appreciation. So I think that this is going to be pretty cool. And like I said, WiseKey, or WiseArt if you will, because WiseArt is their NFT platform. WiseKey in general is a very interesting company, and I really do think that WiseKey is a pretty great partnership with Casper, because we even go back to December 9th, WiseKey and Casper Labs to present the latest developments in blockchain identity and NFT marketplaces during WiseKey's Investor Day on December 13th at the NASDAQ market site in New York City. So a lot of this stuff, I personally think that WiseArt is going to be huge. I really do. When we're talking about like OpenSea, Rarible, stuff like that, we know NFTs are huge, but I think that this is going to be so much bigger. We actually see here, by combining our root of trust with Casper blockchain, we have created an innovative trust protocol that enables a wide range of use cases and business models, simply not possible with current blockchain-based solutions on their own. And we do see here the first application of this collaboration will be the auctioning of digital twins of artwork and luxury collectibles, which we indisputably move into the virtual world, yet make their illegal use impossible. So I'm very excited for this, and like I said, this partnership is massive. We even see here Casper Labs is committed to ensuring successful outcomes for organizations looking to build innovative applications on the Casper network. Our partnership with WiseKey will set a new standard for responsible and secure NFT transactions during a period of historical interest. Both teams are deeply committed to delivering a more environmentally friendly and scalable option for the NFT community as it continues to evolve and excite new audiences worldwide. And that is exactly why I believe that this NFT platform is going to thrive, not only from the security standpoint, but also from the sustainable standpoint for the environment and stuff like that, which we do see that growing with even HODL right now, which I am paying attention to greatly, because in my opinion, NFTs have such a massive point to really make in the future, and even in this market in general. So very excited for that. Now we also see here WiseKey strengthens its smart card reader chips business for healthcare applications, and renews agreement with HID Global and Asa Abloy, I hope I said that right. But overall, this is going to be really interesting for those major smart card readers, and this is more so for the healthcare scene and stuff like that. I think that this, like I said, WiseKey is not just your small typical company. This is so much bigger than what a lot of people actually see. Properly implemented smart cards are, or in all sectors, have proven highly effective in reducing, I should say, fraud, and securing infrastructures and services. The growing security concerns, particularly with public Cspr, are propelling the growth of smart card readers market. So like I said, WiseKey is a very strong selling point to me as a major partnership, or just in general as a company, because of what they're focusing on and the security aspect. And we even see here that according to Market Markets, the smart card market is projected to reach $16.9 billion by 2026, from $13.9 billion in 2021, with 75% of the value generated by cards and readers. So, like I said, this market is not small that they are in. I mean, I know that it might seem small compared to like trillion-dollar, markets, but again, this is just one of many companies that are on the board with, Casper Labs, or Casper Network, if you will. And like I said, they are focusing on NFTs as well in terms of the enterprise grade, pretty much market. And I think that this is going to be very, very big at scale as an NFT market, but also from what WiseKey has been building and doing in terms of its own market value shares. I see this definitely becoming a big partnership for Casper. Now we also see here Casper Labs Q1 retrospective. Now this goes back to April 22nd, but the reason why I wanted to include this is because they've seen so much massive growth during this time period, and I just want you guys to understand how many use cases or how many partnerships they've actually had within, that small period of time. We even see here the first quarter of 2021 has been one of the historical growths for Casper Labs. We've had consistent momentum with partners, and our global footprint continues to grow, and most significant of all, the Casper network launched on mainnet. Now they had partnerships from, we even see here, announced a partnership with DAO builder Metis to accelerate development of decentralized applications, economies, and community-based projects. And then, of course, they did have a massive scaling partnership with China's blockchain-based service network to accelerate the adoption of Casper Network among developers around the world. And then, of course, they went on to, massively team up with a ton of other, businesses and stuff like that. So, like I said, this is going to continue and continue and continue on at such a rapid pace. Just to give you guys a little bit of an insight, okay, one of their many partnerships, this, Covalent, this is actually a pretty big company. I actually did some research on them. One unified API, 1 billion possibilities. Look at all of the blockchains that are supported by this. Of course, Casper is one of them. Casper's not labeled here on the front page, but it is one of them. And the interesting thing about them is that they did see 25 billion rich transactions indexed, including every transaction since Genesis for 6 blockchains, 200,000+ smart contracts available with internal data structures for Quarian, 30,000+ price feeds for fiat and crypto pairs, and of course 30-second refresh rate. And of course, like I said, this is going to be very, very big in terms of just another partnership that you could pretty much write on the board. There are so many partnerships within the Casper ecosystem, and I'm so excited to see the future of this really kind of unfold. And look at Built for Builders, over 400 projects building and succeeding with the Covalent API. This is pretty huge. Okay, and again, there is a ton of backers behind this, and I just don't see these partnerships just becoming a small piece of the pie. I think that these are huge for Casper to really kind of grow and become, a leading name in this space. And we even see here that they teamed up to make on-chain data with Casper Network more accessible to businesses and consumers globally. And they even joined BitGo for the commitment to provide secure asset custody for enterprise development or developers and users. So, like I said, pay attention to what Casper is really building. This, in my mind, is a clear-cut and dry winner. There is no massive hype behind it that is, all fake, like ADA or something like that. There's been a lot of talks about these projects becoming these massive giants because of this partnership, that partnership, and then you find out that there was never really any partnership. In terms of the price for this, yeah, we have declined very strong. In terms of the all-time high that I shouldn't even say all-time high because it's really not the all-time high, but the high that we just recently made all the way to the bottom of this one is pretty much about a 54% of a drop in price. To our current level, it's about like a 50% drop in price. So, right now, in my mind, I don't want to buy anything from like I just want to buy at around like the 9 to pretty much 12 centile range. I think that that is a perfect point to really kind of accumulate. It is currently in my accumulation point. Of course, do your own research, understand where you want to personally buy, but the levels are on the board for you guys. We could pretty much come down to about 9 cents if you think about it. Again, I would be buying at anything below 11 cents. I think that that is just a steal. I think that it's pretty much bottom barrel prices. And this has so much room left in it to grow. Of course, we have to wait till the market really kind of stabilizes to ensure that, we're not going to get wrecked or anything like that. So, I'm watching this market very closely, and I'm going to be paying attention, especially within 2022. So with all of that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.